Hello. Welcome back to AB Squared. I am Jeremiah, and we are the alleged bored bigots. And once again, we are in, oh my goodness, I am tethered to our wonderful studio, which has been slowly evolving. Today we have a special treat for you guys. We are going to be interviewing the wonderful, the mystical, the magical, but the only Nedy in studio with us. And I will summon her from the depths right here. Summon, summon, summon. Yeah.
Hey!
Just like that. Welcome to studio.
Thank you, that was fun.
Yeah, it was. Or we're just completely crazy. We are going to just introduce you to the audience and kind of, hold on. There we go. I'm live. And kind of just see what it goes from there. We're pretty laid back, and so we'll just kind of get your scoop, get your story, and you can kind of tell the audience who you are and what you're about. So, introducing, who is Nedy?
So I am an artist. I am a solo artist, and I sing. I play a little bit of guitar.
What?
Sometimes I play drums.
Okay.
And I also play the piano.
She's the tapper on the keys, man.
Yeah.
Romello, don't you do that? You fiddle with the keys a little?
Yeah.
Yeah, and bass, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll have to get you guys do a jam session sometime for us.
We'll make the intro song.
Yes, the AB Squared still needs
That
an
can
intro
happen,
song.
that can
so-
It's gonna be so intentionally bad.
Stop it, Romello. Be quiet.
But yeah, so I am getting ready to go on tour.
Okay, so tour. Tell us a little bit about this, because that sounds kind of fun.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. So I'm leaving actually in less than 2 months.
Dude, that's soon.
I know, it's crazy.
You pumped?
Yes, I am
Okay.
pumped. And also have like a million things to do before.
Okay.
But it's okay. No problem.
It happens. We all get that timing, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to be going on the Extreme Tour.
Extreme tour.
Yeah. And I went on tour with them last summer for 1 month.
Okay.
But this summer I'm going to be going on with them for 3 months. So June, July, and August. And we're going to go to, I looked at some of the dates, New York, Florida, Las Vegas is one of them too, apparently.
For real?
For real.
Dude, that's going to be super exciting. You're going to be literally kind of everywhere.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
You said Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like Gators and like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. That's acceptable. If you want to do that, you do Florida. It's one of those
It's worth the
flyover areas for me.
But yeah, and then in the fall, I'm going to be going with the Exit Tour, which is another nonprofit, and they are. I'm going to be going to Eastern Europe with them.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Eastern Europe? Like, we talking like close to Russia?
We're talking Poland.
Dude, for real?
Yeah,
We love the Polish.
and Czech Republic.
That's awesome. That's super awesome. So,
Thank you.
when's this Europe one happening?
That's going to be happening in the fall.
So, after August? Just directly?
Usually the fall comes after August.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Dude, this one even
Just
knows the
kidding.
seasons. Isn't that crazy? Well, dude,
You know.
I don't know the seasons. What you talking about?
I
I still
don't know
think the
where-
Earth is flat.
I still think the earth is flat. The earth is flat.
That's cool. So 2 tours.
Yeah.
You got your music stuff going.
Mm-hmm.
I heard, what was it? You were gonna be recording a song here pretty soon.
Yeah, I'm hoping to, actually, Jeremiah.
Okay.
I'm hoping to.
Hoping to. Is it
If-
kind of still
if-
on the down low?
Well, no, I just, if the funds come through.
Gotcha.
That's the only thing holding me back.
Isn't that holding us all back?
Yeah.
That's
I
why
guess.
we are exactly where we are. In this really high class studio. Don't look into it. Yeah.
No, it actually really is. This is
I
super
know,
nice.
right? It
This
turned
is
out
super
pretty
nice.
sick. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
everything was free.
And not in like a Jew way where we like found a way to make it free and get it from somebody. It like really is just what people did
It
not
was just
want.
given to us.
Yes. No, that's awesome. So tell me a little
Thank
bit
you.
more about your music.
Yeah, so I am a Christian.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what? So, it's Savanier.
Huh?
Romelio, aren't you a Christian?
Dude.
You're a Jesus
Dude,
lover, right?
I'm not Romelio. What's my name?
Romello.
Romello.
Okay,
Sorry.
I forgot my own name. Yes, I am a Jesus lover.
Bro, this is okay.
This is so cool.
This is gonna freak you guys out because I guarantee you don't know this, but I'm a Christian too.
Wait a minute.
I know.
Well, I didn't even know that.
So this is the start of the world's best joke. 3 Christians walk into a room, and then they had an interview. So
Yeah, and that's my actually first time doing this.
that's awesome.
Interviewing with.
You know, I'm so excited. I kind of just want to throw a deer at somebody.
I have no idea how that relates.
Neither do I.
Sit down, Romelio.
I'm already sitting.
Interviewing with Christians, and you have music.
Yes. So I don't actually label myself as a Christian artist.
No way.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's just the same reason why I don't label myself a Christian server, because that's what I do
Okay.
as my day job.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. I work
Nice.
at a restaurant.
Nice.
I wait on people.
Hey, if someone's got to, so.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just messing.
No, it's true
Keep
though.
going, keep going.
No, but yeah. So, but my music is pretty clearly spiritual,
Okay.
and that's definitely an undeniable part of me. The reason why I have my purpose, I would say.
Okay, so how would you define this spiritualness you're talking about?
How would I define it? Well, it's definitely a Christian spirituality. So I'm not like Buddhist or New Age or anything like
Gotcha.
that. But I speak about my life experiences, and
Mhm.
I sing to God. I sing about what I'm going through I try to be real.
Right.
My standard when I'm writing is be honest and be glorifying to God.
Dude, that is
That's really
deep,
good.
and that
Yeah.
hits.
That's really good, yeah.
Because that's the thing. That's kind of what AB Squared is all about. We're kind of normal people just trying to be honest and pursue truth. We really just want to understand what that is in this world and stuff. And so having an artist that's going out there and expressing that to people, that's really what this world needs.
Yeah,
right?
totally. Yeah, I just I sometimes I think you could see it in the book of Psalms where David's feeling a certain way that's not like exactly the most spiritual state, and like, oh my gosh, he's so godly, but he's being real, about how he
Yeah.
feels. And I think that's important. And then at the same time, I want to make sure that people know that even though I feel a certain way, doesn't mean like that maybe not necessarily is the end message. You know what I mean?
Expand a little bit on that. Like, so how you feel isn't the end.
Yeah, so like one song I have is called Holding On,
Mhm.
and in one of the verses I say, sometimes I feel so alone, even though I know I'm not on my own. And so, I think just going back to being honest about where I'm at, and then, but also remembering the truth, despite of my feelings, even though I'm still feeling a certain way.
Dude, that's super important. And does that help you kind of, I don't want to get too personal stuff, but does that help you kind of get past that feeling of being alone?
Yeah, definitely. And I think it's also I feel like it's a responsibility for me to not just leave people without hope. Hope is like it's a huge part of my mission statement, I guess I would call it.
That is kind of what we all need.
Yeah.
I mean, we all, Savanya knows, Romelio, that we're looking at statistics in this world. We look at the news and stuff that's going on, the huge suicide rates amongst young kids, the craziness with all the news media telling us this, that, and the other thing. And it's just, sometimes people feel so hopeless,
It's so true. Yeah, you can see it in their eyes. You could tell by the way people sigh that they don't even realize it, that they need hope.
And that totally carries over into how we interact with each other. So what kind of brought this on that you wanted to kind of share this with other people?
Oh, great question. So before I was a Christian, I was pursuing music, and I would just be like super sad. This is like always sad.
I'm gonna take some psychiatric notes, just so you know.
Uh,
No, I'm very handsable. I have to keep my thoughts always going down, or I lose track of all of them.
Take as many notes as you want.
Most of them are self-reflective. Don't worry.
No worries.
We will be billing her for a psychiatric visit after this, just so you know.
Okay.
No.
Good to know. No, but on a real note here, I'm kidding. I just wrote sad songs or whatever, because writing is like a form of therapy,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's an outlet. You do it to express yourself, to help heal yourself, I think. And so I wrote like songs, but they would just be like end in sadness, and you'd be like, I'm sad, and then the song's over. And then I didn't do it like consciously, but then I became a Christian, and I was like, man, I'm still sad sometimes. I mean, I obviously I've found my worth, my purpose in Jesus.
Right.
But it's still hard sometimes, and so I just started writing still with like being real, but then also with that hope.
Yeah.
And so I was like, wait, there is the light at the end of the tunnel. So not like something that I decided to do, but kind of just naturally happened.
It changed you.
It did,
It kind of brought you out of that despair.
really and truly.
Yeah, and I think for Remilio and myself, that's kind of the same story. It's when you have hope that just is, it's the key that gets you out of that dungeon,
For real.
That's not me, that's John Bunyan. If any of you haven't read Pilgrim's Progress, pick it up at any bookstore.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think I read the first page of that.
We should have a book
I've been
review.
meaning to get back.
no, it's like the hardest book in the world to read if you read it in Old English. But it's the greatest.
Yeah,
ever.
it's a classic.
It's so beautiful. But that really speaks to, at least it speaks to me. I mean, I imagine that speaks to your audience and to other people.
Definitely.
Because, I mean, we're not alone.
Yeah.
We're not isolated. And especially with the world and everything telling us that we are, it's really good to have people such as yourself who want to get that message out that there is hope.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you. Yeah, I agree.
Okay. Enough patting you on the head, I guess. So, tell us something about yourself and your journey that, I don't know. What would you say, Remilio? What are you doing? Oh, okay. I got you. So tell
You
us.
guys selling drugs?
Yes.
Okay.
We have a little
That's
drug
a signal.
up.
I've seen that in the movies, and that's
Yeah.
always a
Dude,
signal.
shut
No.
up. I'm going to have to cut all this out if you keep talking.
He sounded really serious.
Remilio is very blunt. He'll beat me out and put in scenes of gay talk the whole time.
What?
Okay.
Where did that come from?
I'm gonna have to
Don't worry
get
about it. No, I'm just kidding. No.
No, I'm kidding.
So, you've got your tours coming up.
Yes.
You've got your music coming up. We should be having, hopefully, some plugs put in this video as well, so that way people can follow you and
Yeah,
stuff,
that'd be awesome.
which would be great. What is the kind of thing you want your audience to kind of get from you, besides not just hope, but is there anything else you want your audience to connect with?
Yeah, definitely. I want to bring, I guess a few words come to mind: joy, compassion, value, and purpose.
Joy, compassion, value, and purpose.
Yeah.
I mean, that's awesome. And you can't just leave it at that and be like, well, that's awesome, but all this, but like, why are those things so central to you? Joy, compassion,
Yeah,
purpose,
I think
value.
that is something that I've kind of recently I have asked myself, and those have all been themes that have in my life been something that I've had to like discover and learn, and so because I understand that struggle of finding my value in who God says I am, it encourages me it gives me a passion to share, a desire. It gives me a desire to share with the world that their value doesn't lie in what anybody says, whether for good or for worse. It never changes, and it lies in what God says.
Yeah.
And when you have that, it's like that's a solid foundation, and your people's opinions change like the wind. Some days they're in a good mood, and some days we're in a bad mood.
We know it.
Right? But God is like, He's consistent and He's constant, and His opinion never changes. And He says that we were made in His image, and so it's something in my life like that I've struggled is just understanding that and believing that. But then when I came to know that truth, it just set me free, and I want to bring that freedom to people.
That's awesome. I like how they kind of all flow together. You've got, purpose found in value, goes in how you relate to other people through compassion, and then that in an outpouring gives people joy. So I love how that just all connects. That's just, and I guarantee that's what you were thinking. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, it does all connect. That's so true.
Yeah, no, here at AB Squared Studios, which is officially now our name, we should totally do that. AB Squared Studios, we're all about trying to teach people how to test reality to find truth. Objective, observable reality that doesn't change over time. Because when we test that, then we can see all the lies in our own life, right? That make you say, you're alone. Well, that's a lie. That you're purposeless. That's a lie. That, you don't have to be compassionate to others. That your life should be miserable because this, that, or the other thing. And when we put the truth to those lies, you get that outpouring, right? You get
So
all that
true.
wonderful thing. And there is no greater medium to convey truth, at least I think, than music,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's so true. That's awesome. I love that because the truth can be tested and it'll never fail
It won't.
if it's the truth, which that's who Jesus says he is.
That is. And the truth will set us all free. Anyway, what are your plugs? Where can people reach you at?
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram, official Nedy.
Official Nedy?
Yeah, and then I have a website, officialnedy.com.
Awesome. Officialnedy.com. Any other media sources on the FB, the big old...
Yes, facebook.com/officialnedy.
Dude, I love it. We're going to get all those plugs on here
Thank
with
you.
our magical post editing. And we'd love to have you back. We're really supportive of what you're doing.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah, well, this has been AB Squared again. Remember, people are not their opinions, they're their actions. Everyone needs love, even if they don't deserve it. And this is Nedy. Go follow her, go support her, and go seek truth. AB Squared. See you next time.